Hello everyone, this is Skit Sketch episode 2. I'm Justin.
And I'm Angel, and today we're drawing Nintendo enemies.
Okay, so...
enemies to get stomped on.
Yeah, that's the thing you
By
want.
the plumber boys.
You want it to be readily stomped.
Oof. Is that really what you want to do with your villains?
I mean, they have to, right? Because that's the only way Mario can fight things. He's relatively useless. He just steps on them.
Yeah. Back in the day, I think. In like the old Mario days, he only stepped on them, or he fireballed them.
He did have fireballs.
And he did have a star. Things are different now. He's got an entourage. Like, this guy's been stacking up. But what are you thinking as far as your enemy goes?
I want to do something simple, something Goomba-esque, like next to, like something that you could see walking alongside a Goomba.
A Goomba.
Yeah.
Like Goomba servant or like Goomba cousin adjacent?
Yeah, cousin adjacent. So we'll give him like the Kirby legs.
What? How dare you insult Kirby?
I mean,
he's my favorite video game character.
I mean, he's amazing. I love Kirby. I'm not insulting him. It's just he needs to get stepped on once in a while.
Dude, he gets stomped on Smash Bros. All the time. Why do we got to do it for Mario?
It's because he was so amazing in the first one.
Jesus fucking Christ.
All right. I really liked the whole dog cat thing.
Dog cat.
Ooh. I like that.
How's he walking? Does he walk at you? Is this gonna be like 3D Mario World?
Yeah, he waddles at you.
Ooh, waddle.
I mean, because that's how all Mario enemies are, right? They basically walk at him at a brisk pace and hope that he kind of doesn't do anything.
I guess that's how Goombas do act, right?
Yeah. That's
like they just walk at you.
That's their plan of attack. It's like, oh no, we see Mario, walk at him.
Just walk at him very aggressively,
and
just pray he doesn't do anything.
I mean, it's a very effective strategy.
That's true. Like, if you're a very timid Mario player, you run away. But if you're an aggressive one, you jump on him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But like, what you're drawing is so fucking cute. Like,
I mean, it's got to be cute, right? It's Nintendo. It's family friendly.
But then you gotta stomp on him and kill him.
I mean, Mario's not the best person. We've known this for years.
I guess that's true, but as a player, I'd feel bad killing these guys.
You'd feel bad for. Maybe we can make him a little more douchey. Like,
like he's cute, but like fuck that
totally
guy.
A douche. Like, for example, we could give him some Crocs or something.
I was gonna say, maybe some some chains, like
chains.
Like make him wear a big ass chain. Like it's kind of douchey. Chains and Crocs. Like I'd probably smack that guy.
Yeah, right. Yeah, if you see some dude walking towards you with chains and Crocs, you gotta put him in his place.
Yeah, like he can't just walk up to you like that.
No, you can't let somebody bully you and push you around if they're wearing Crocs. I mean, come on.
Yeah, that's true. Like,
I know they always have like that fake tongue from shoes.
I have no idea. I've never worn a pair of Crocs. I hear you can eat them.
You can eat Crocs?
Yeah, I think that was like the whole like selling point at some point.
What?
Yeah, like they're like, oh, if we're stuck in a survival situation and you don't have food, you can just eat your Crocs. Kind of like how people would eat leather.
Oh my! Well, then why not just eat I'd rather eat leather than Crocs. These things look like they absorb a lot of bacteria.
I mean, I guess I don't. That's what I've heard. I don't know anything about Crocs beyond that.
That should be a new challenge. You know what I mean? Like
eating Crocs.
Yeah, you had the what was it? The Tide Pod challenge. The Croc challenge.
The Croc challenge. Oh no! Don't make this a thing. Don't do it, kids.
Don't do it. Yeah, you can't endorse that.
Only if you need to, and you're one step away from eating another person.
Apparently, you can. So I mean, it's pretty insane to me that you can eat a Croc. I don't know why anybody.
First of all, I have so many questions about that. Like, First of all, why the fuck would you be wearing Crocs?
In like a deserted island or something.
Yeah, like, why are you walking through the forest in Crocs? Like, I don't understand.
Maybe you were vacationing and you're like coming back from like Jamaica or something where I don't know if Crocs are socially acceptable, but I certainly wouldn't mind wearing a nice new pair of Crocs in Jamaica's sandy beaches.
Over just putting your feet in the sand?
You got to take some of it with you. And we all know that whenever something gets stuck in a Croc, it's there forever. It's
like those holes in it is not for breathing. It's just purely aesthetic.
Yeah, that's all it is.
It actually traps everything in it in the endless vacuum.
You said you never wore Crocs, so you don't know. These things, they moisten your feet like crazy.
Do they?
Yeah, your feet are moist. It's like you're walking in a swamp.
Oh.
And so I think that's why some people like them.
Because it keeps them moisturized.
It reminds them of when they grew up in a swamp. So bring back those old memories.
I mean, technically, we're from a swamp.
I mean,
we built on a swamp.
I mean, So, Chicago's pretty bad. Even if it's not technically a swamp, it might as well be.
That's true. Oh man.
Okay, I need to separate this one.
He still looks adorable. He needs a douchey element.
Maybe if I gave him, how can
see like he got the fancy Crocs on, right? Uh-huh. So he's already disrespecting you if he's already walking up to you
with some Crocs. Yeah, we've definitely established that no enemy is threatening with Crocs.
Yeah,
but he needs something else. What else can make him? How can we? Maybe if we give him some glasses.
What?
Yeah, because
you want to smack people with glasses?
I mean, that was the whole stereotype back in the day, right? If you were nerdy, you got stomped.
No, there's no way I can kill this guy.
You got stomped. His glasses don't actually hook to his ears.
They sit underneath it.
They're just underneath.
Oh, there's no way I can stomp on this guy. He looks smart.
He does look very smart.
He looks so
smart.
Maybe
that's part of how he's douchey. He's always correcting you.
Ooh, if you give him some angry eyebrows,
some like, or maybe like smug, like
he's pushing up his glasses like anime style, and he's like, like, you did not make that correction correctly.
Like, why is Mario walking over here?
It's like, Mario, you flunked out of college.
He's just constantly belittling you.
He's just belittling you. He's so smart. Like, I can't even comprehend how smart this guy is.
He's always loitering his community college degree over you. He's like one of those people. He's been to one like psychology class and he's constantly referencing it. Like, oh yeah, that person definitely has like agoraphobia because I read it once
in a book.
Yeah.
And I remember forever. I'm now an expert.
Yeah, exactly. He's definitely that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, he needs a soul patch.
Ooh.
Nothing says evil douchebag. I mean, that's how you know he's a bad guy.
The soul patch is the giveaway.
The soul patch is.
It's a small hint of like foreshadowing, like this character is a bad character.
Yeah,
in a
that's
story.
just good game design because you have to have your players signified, right, of these things.
Yeah. Because otherwise, he looks too good to be true, and then you hit him with a plot twist. It seems unrealistic.
Yeah, because you're like, I don't want to stomp something that looks like Kirby because Kirby is the best of things. But then you look at it and you're like, oh, dude, it's like Kirby going through some shit. So maybe maybe we can help him out by stomping his face. So
yeah. Things will change for him for the better. This is for the better.
This is so much detail to like
this soul patch. This soul patch hyper realistic.
Hyper realistic soul patch. All right, we're gonna let's see. Does he have anything else?
Does he have arms?
Does he have arms?
Does he just waddle? Like he doesn't have arms?
I guess he could have like the Jigglypuff arms.
The same ones as Kirby?
The same ones. Yeah, I mean, it's just like those. You're not sure where they are. You're like, is it part of him? Can he manifest them?
Oh, he can bring it out on different parts of his body at any point in time.
Yeah, so he's like up here as well.
Yeah, like he can move it on command at any part of his body.
Yeah.
He might have a knife in there, like kitchen.
Oh, this guy definitely has a knife. I don't know where I'd put it. He's so round.
Make it like a sword, like
It's
sitting
a
on his
sword.
back.
It's just on his back. Yeah, he's got,
Like Ichigo.
let's see. He's got it, and it's so big compared to him. It's like almost like Cloud's blade.
It's like obvious that he has one. He's like, I don't have anything.
Yeah, I mean, this is what he shows people on campus to show that he's big stuff.
His pride and joy.
Yep.
His threatening weapon. He's like, yeah, I got this. What are you gonna do about it?
He thought it was really cool. He named it.
What do you name it?
He named it after his Crocs. He named it. Let's see. What did he name it?
Croc. Croc killer? No. That doesn't sound right. Croctastic. No.
Croctastic.
He named it after his Croc. An old pair of Crocs that died.
I feel like this is
to Mario's hands.
Maybe that's exactly what it is. So you know how in RPGs you get like Mage Slayer.
Yeah.
And like
like a Mario Slayer.
Yeah, exactly. It's a Mario Slayer, so it's just like, but it can't allude to just Mario because you might be playing Luigi, so it's just like Brother Slayer.
Slayer.
It's just the Brother Slayer. That's all it is.
It's the Brother Slayer knife, dude.
That's all
so
it
good.
is.
I'd probably stop on this guy now.
Yeah, right.
He has a weapon.
Definitely.
On top of the Crocs with the soul patch. Yeah, this guy's a douchebag.
I don't even know how it's wrapped around him. It's attached to something, but we don't know what.
Yeah, he can be holding it with his nubs from the back.
That's true.
He might
from the blade. Apparently.
It's a very awkward scenario back there. You don't want to look at his back. It looks like flesh holding onto it.
Oh.
Yeah,
this thing's probably pretty gross.
Yeah.
I think if he was a color, he'd definitely be like turd brown.
Really? I thought he was orange, like tiger stripe.
Okay, I could see. Yeah, especially because he's got like these little. I don't know what these are, but they're there.
Yeah, they're there. They're kind of they're screaming like tiger orange with like brown stripes.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel that.
Let's give him the.
What's his name? He carries around the Brother Slayer.
He carries around the Brother Slayer. His
completely ineffective against Rosalina. Peach.
Yeah, exactly. Anybody who doesn't have a brother, if you're an only child, it does half damage.
Half damage or immunity, depending like which your scenario.
Yeah, exactly.
Like if you have relatives, it's half damage. If you're just single child, dead parents. Like,
my God, you got enough going on.
He's like the last line of your family. It does 0 damage.
Yeah,
it preserves life.
It's cumulative with the number of brothers you have.
The bigger family, the more damage.
Exactly.
Oh, dude, that's a sick weapon. Dude.
Right? I like him. I think he's good.
What's his name?
Well, it's got to be something pretentious.
Like we talking like gangster, or like we talking.
Well, he's going to be next to a Goomba and next to a Koopa Troopa. So he's got to be, like, just named, like, Joffrey.
Joffrey?
I feel like Joffrey has some pretension to him.
I also, like, with the soul patch, it kind of reminds me of, like, a suave Cuban guy.
A suave Cuban guy?
Yeah, like a little bit like he looks like he's Don Julio or something.
So he's just like, so we can just call him Julio. I mean
Julio,
Mario's arch nemesis.
Julio, Gio.
You can't do Julio.
Julio.
You can't do Julio.
Why not?
All right. His name
Julio.
His name is How do you even?
I don't think we changed.
I think
anything.
I spelled Julio. Did I spell Julio before I?
No, we're just pronouncing the J differently.
Oh.
Julio and Julio.
Yeah. You know what? We don't need to know how it's spelled.
Yeah.
No one ever looks up the name of the
spelling
enemies.
unless you're reading the book.
Yeah, exactly. And
so
games don't come with books anymore.
Is this Joffrey Julio?
Yeah, that's it. That's his name. You know how Spanish people have 2 last names sometimes?
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
Joffrey Julio, dude.
Joffrey. Or Joffrulio.
Ooh, Joffrulio.
Julio.
I like that.
There you go. That's Joffrulio. He has the power of pretension and correcting you when you don't need it, especially.
Yeah, it's the people he can't kill with his brother Slayer.
With Brother Slayer,
he
yeah.
kills you with pretentiousness. And...
Yeah, or maybe Brothers Bane. That
Brothers
could be the
Bane?
name. That's so much better.
Dude.
That there you go.
Brothers
That's it.
Bane.
That's
dude.
definitely it.
I love it.
All right, you ready?
Cool. Yeah, let's go for it. All right. So, I haven't really ever gave Mario enemies a thought, to be honest.
Yeah, and that I think they don't either. That's the best part, because
You think they just make it up on a whim?
I mean, at one point, he was fighting an indistinguishable mushroom. Did you know a Goomba was a mushroom?
I guess it makes sense. I thought toads were mushrooms.
I think they're both mushrooms.
So are they cousins?
It's just like the minorities of the mushroom kingdom are the Goombas.
Oh, man. All right, so in the Mario universe, we have turtles, mushrooms,
Fire.
we do have fire
Yeah,
enemies.
fire's an enemy.
Yeah, that's wild.
I'm telling you, it's like whatever's around you is an enemy.
That's
in the
true.
Mario universe.
I was gonna say what would be like a wind element, like enemy, but I would
they
say
have
that's
clouds.
like they do have
Is that
clouds.
water?
It's they have like turtles in clouds.
They do have turtles in clouds. Yeah, that's
Oh shit.
it's one of the better
So-
enemies.
Yeah, right. And I was gonna say, oh man, was something wispy? Like, yeah, that's a ghost. Boo exists. Shit.
Oh, you could totally bring it back because I did something that looks like Kirby and then Wispy Woods. Oh, right.
a tree enemy.
A tree. Mario doesn't have tree enemies, does he?
He doesn't have tree enemies. We're bringing it back to
All right,
Kirby,
there
guys.
you go. There you
All
go.
right. I don't draw trees very much. So let's see. What's the basis of all trees, right? The big ass trunk.
You gotta have a trunk.
Right. He just like all the other enemies. It likes to walk towards you.
Yeah, I mean that is their main thing. If they can't follow formation.
Yeah, so he's got to do the weird scooch up kind of thing because he's a heavy boy.
He does it one scooch at a time.
One scooch. It's a slow one, but it's a scooch at a time, and he's a big heavy dude. Are we going like? Should I go the cute route, or is this an enemy like a boss enemy of some sort?
I mean, you do it however you think. It would be appropriate for the Mario universe.
For as far as appropriateness goes, he definitely needs some coverage.
Some cubes,
here.
I see.
Some bushes. Most trees have bushes, right?
Yeah,
I mean, like anime and shit.
That's how they hide their weed.
Yeah. So like he like digs into the ground, right? So there's some like claw marks and like scooch marks and shit. I don't even know how to represent that. It's in the ground.
Yeah, I mean, you could draw like flaps, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Let's set the scene a little bit. Like,
oh, that's a nice horizon line.
He was like scooching through here, and there's just like claw marks of him.
It's just like it's very apparent where they've been. Every time they try to ambush Mario, he's like, "Yeah, guys, just come out."
Yeah. This guy, if anything, introduces like a harvesting mechanic.
Oh, really? So a little bit of Minecraft in there too?
Yeah, Mario needs to build a weapon shed in the new area he's hunting.
Oh
Bowser.
my god, he's building it out the corpses of his enemies.
and like this guy's like the easiest person to track because he leaves such a landmass, like Mark. He's such a big footprint.
I mean, Mario's taken a significantly darker tone. I see.
I mean,
Mario meets
he was
Gears of
stomping
War.
on cute things, so like, is it that much different from what he's been doing his whole life?
That's true. When you think about it, Mario's kind of a dick.
He is an asshole.
Like, the enemies aren't even trying to necessarily harm them.
Yeah, they just walk in. They walk aggressively, but they've never like tried to kill him. I mean, except with the Hammer Bros. Those guys are pretty insane.
Hammer Bros are dicks. Everybody knows.
I fucking hate those guys.
Well, that's why the little what is it? Julio walks around with the
Brother Slayer.
Yeah, because he's got to get rid of the Hammer Brothers.
Yeah. God damn, he has a mission.
I'm telling you, he's
so
kind of an
sick.
anti-hero. He's not necessarily on Mario's side, but he's definitely not on Bowser's.
He's on his own side. He's an Avenger, dude.
Yeah.
What's his thing called again?
The Brothers Bane.
The Brothers Bane. Oh man, should my tree have a weapon?
I mean, he definitely should.
Let's see it.
It's Nintendo. I mean, if a Dooku stick can be a weapon, I mean, he is a Dooku stick. So
maybe let's see. I'm gonna give him like tree bark arms, right?
Yeah.
It's a little creepy. And the question is, face here or face here?
That is always the question.
That's the
with
big
tree,
question, right?
Maybe you could do like a Mortal Kombat thing where it's like a little bit of face towards the top, but then a giant mouth towards the middle.
The bottom.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You know,
Let's see. Like he has like a big gaping mouth here.
Yeah, I like it.
Here we go.
Yeah.
It's nice and dark in there.
It's definitely nice and dark in there.
This is like definitely something with like high level drops for Mario RPG games.
Yeah. Like you would get a lot of experience off of him.
Yeah. You know, he's not your typical boss monster for this. You know, you gotta stomp on him constantly.
Yeah, in a particular order.
Yeah.
Too,
like there's like a sequence. You have to, you know, like you have to bounce on him 3 times on the top of his flat head.
Yeah.
You know, it's a little bushy.
Oh, he's got a flat head. Okay.
You know, you need something to jump off of.
He's got male pattern baldness for trees. I get it. Yeah.
Don't make fun of him. And like he was born this way.
Oh,
his whole family.
It's just a defect. Now I feel bad.
Yeah, but you know what? It's cool. He's an asshole. He's trying to kill you.
Yeah, that's true.
So don't feel too bad. We're gonna do these eyes.
Yeah,
he looks afraid.
He's like, why is everybody running?
Like, wait, I just want to be friends.
I mean, he's a Mario enemy, right? He's got to have a little bit of good in him.
Just a little bit. You know, because like, let's be real. Not all the Goombas are assholes, right?
Yeah,
like
I can't help but notice he's also the only tree there, so he's definitely lonely.
He's a lonely guy.
Yeah.
Like everyone must, you know, he's afraid of him. He's a scary looking dude. You know.
Poor tree. What are you thinking for a name for this guy?
Oh, dude, I didn't even consider his name. I'm thinking. Not sure.
I'm liking Sylvester. He kind of looks like a Sylvester.
Oh man, like I was gonna say Stallone, but that's taken.
Oh my god, what about Maple? Maple
syrup.
Just the syrup.
We gotta spell it funny.
Yeah, like that.
Maple.
Oh my god, Maple.
Maple. But we have to give it a menacing, like a reason to hunt this guy. So like maybe
it's all that sweet XP.
Maybe he. What's a weapon that's made out of wood besides just a regular ass stake?
I mean a staff. A staff is
Oh, he has different. He uses his brethren as weapons and he carves them.
So he hits a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
He hits a motherfucker with another motherfucker, and this one's a wooden wand. Oh. He bashes people with a wand.
Looks like a shillelagh.
It's a shillelagh.
It's a shillelagh.
And like, you know, it's kind of, he holds it that way. Then he has like a regular stake, like for killing vampires.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that is probably one of these most prominent weapons in the vampire hunting arsenal. It's literally always, just a sharp stick.
It's literally a necessity. You know, if you don't have one of those, you're gonna fucking die.
So is he a vampire slayer?
He's Maypole, the hunter.
Maypole the hunter.
The hunter.
Just not quite sure what.
Of what, yeah.
You know, it's like, yeah, he has a stake, but he also just has a shillelagh. So maybe he's hunting leprechauns, and maybe he's hunting...
I mean, he's equipped to fight all kinds of things, not just Mario. You know? Yeah. Let's think. What other weapons would you... A staff? Like a regular, like, long staff?
An
like
actual bow staff.
A bow staff.
Maybe nunchucks? That's just 2 sticks tied with a chain.
Yo. He'll have like extra backhands here, right?
It's crazy how many weapons are just sticks.
Like Donatello, like from Ninja Turtles, he uses a fucking stick.
That's true, yeah, it's just a stick. It's kind of funny because you know the guy who invented the staff, he was just like looking at a dude showing off his sword. He's like, yeah, well, I got the stick. It's totally something. Batons are just sticks.
Yeah, dude, holy shit. this is gonna be a really long nunchuck.
Oh my god!
From the back.
But he's a big dude. He needs a big chain.
He has a big chain. These are bigger. These are in perspective. These are like all the way in the back.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, definitely.
He's looking for something. He's out to kill Mario. Mario killed his entire family.
Mario's at it again.
You know, typical Mario things. Like he steps on people. He killed his whole family. He's finding all the weapons because nothing has ever worked until this point. So he's grabbing all of his...
If he can cover every angle, he's ready for any situation. Yeah. I get it.
You know, his only vulnerable area is the top of his head. Right?
Which is clearly already been stomped on a couple times.
Yeah, you know, maybe he had run-in with him a couple times. Yeah. And now he's out for revenge.
Mario caused his massive defect. Stepped on him as a baby.
It became a genetic thing. It passed down the lines.
Turns out this is what happens when you step on a tree's soft spot as a shrub. It grows into a maple.
Oh, dude, maple madness.
Maple madness.
I think that's.
Is that the name of the level when you gotta challenge him?
Yeah, you know, the level. You know how that's like World 3, Stage 2. This one's just Maple. World 3 Maple Madness.
Yeah, or there you go. It's its
own planet.
In Mario Galaxy, it's just him on a planet by itself.
Yeah, dude. And it's like you need to get this guy for, X rewards or whatever. Like, you need a bunch of coins to buy your best suit or something.
I mean, it makes sense that he would be on his small planet. He's training. He's getting ready, kind of like how Goku did. You know?
Yeah. Up with King Kai up in the clouds or in the hyperbolic time chamber.
He's just an anime fan. He got nothing else to base his training off of, so he's just doing whatever he can.
Oh, he's mad though. He has to be mad. There we go.
You have to signify that he's an enemy. So
yeah. Madness always helps. Let's give him a little bit of a nose. Nah, I don't like that. Maybe he might have some low hanging fruit, like apples.
Yeah, I mean it has to, especially if it's a derivative of a Kirby game.
Yeah,
you always got to use the fruit against the tree.
Yeah, dude. And sometimes he drops it. That's another thing.
Yeah, you can heal off of it.
Yeah, you got some other apples kind of just hanging out, just on the floor. This is also how he sustains himself. It's a little weird because it sounds a little bit like cannibalism, but whatever.
Yeah. You try not to think about it.
Yeah, don't think about it.
He's just eating his own seed. It's fine.
I think I'm done here.
Yeah, I think it looks great. I think we found the ultimate boss to the Mario series.
Yeah, they got rid of Bowser. He's a friend now, so yeah. I think this is the good way to go.
Yeah, I would be proud.
Yeah. Hey guys, hope you liked the video. We upload every Monday. Feel free to tell us what you think, whether it was good or bad.
And if for whatever reason you can't get enough of us, check us out on Instagram and Twitter. Links are on screen and in the description box down below.
Catch you later. Bye.
Bye.